All right, Shalom. Call all you have about Shah. Shalom to the elect. I happened to be online. I was looking at some stuff going on with this situation with Russia and Ukraine, Iran, Israel, and the U.S. being in the midst and sending out funds and weaponry and different artillery and vehicles, so to speak, military grade stuff. And you got this going on. And always remember, whenever they start showing all this other stuff in the news, most of that shit is distractions, bread and circus stuff with the sports and entertainment, celebrities and so-called people dying or whatever. Esau like to orchestrate this shit. Like the scripture said, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. One of his main devices is media. So you have to look at what else is going on contrary to that. Like, okay, what other law did he just pass? What type of military scenario just took place? So on and so on. Now check this out right here, and I'm going to play this other video and pull some precepts.
This is Ww3. We have the Kremlin releasing fresh statements following the ones that they released in terms of a nuclear strike happening. They now have their ambassador to the United States making comments in regards to the American people. And they're talking about what will happen here if Biden was to jump on board with everyone wanting to use long-range weapons deep inside of Russia. Now, from the American side, they're trying to say that it really wouldn't help us strategically to do this, but anything is an option. And this ambassador is saying that the American people in their leadership are under illusion. They seem to think that if there is a conflict, it will not spread to the territory of the United States.
But see, that's where the scriptures come into place. The scripture that mentioned, the least of the flock should draw them out. Well, Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 20, it said, therefore hear the counsel of Ww3. They have taken against Edom and his purposes. They have proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock should draw them out. Surely should make the habitations desolate with them. Now, that situation is going on in Palestine with the Amalekites going back and forth with Iran, the Persians. That's another name that they're known as. It's going to escalate, man. The Most High has a time frame, and things are going according to his time frame, not our time frame. We can't be like, oh, we ready for this to happen and all that. Yeah, some people ready to get out of Babylon. The elect cry out to the Lord daily for bad judgment taking place in this place, unbalanced judgment, unbalanced wages, cost of living, all manners of stuff down the list. People cry out for, but the Most High's time, that's when stuff gonna go down and take place. And you can see it. It's like you got something in the oven and you know it's cooking. You see the signs. You hear the hissing in the oven. You smell it. You see what's going on around the earth. A bunch of war scenarios going on. Earthquakes in diverse places. Nation against nation. All this stuff that the scriptures mention. It's happening right now. Chapter 24, verse 7 says, for nation shall rise against nation. That's taking place right now. There's a kingdom against kingdom. Meaning people as well, because you have civil unrest, civil stuff going on. Got a lot of stuff being put in the media, so people will be even more divided. It says there should be famines. You got food shortages. The cost of food don't went up, but it's really a shortage on food. And you start trying to be slick. They don't up the price, making you think you get more, but you're really getting less and paying more. It says the pestilences, this past, 2 or 3 months, while they showing all the other shit, it's been different stuff, illnesses, ailments coming out and getting kind of swept under the rug. But people actually been blacking out and expiring, so to speak. I use those terms just in case Esau try to strike this video for saying certain stuff. They've been getting up out of here. Earthquakes, big earthquakes been hitting in diverse places. All this stuff happening right now because it's a part of biblical prophecy, and it got to come to pass. Right, let's see. Let me go back to this video.
To me, it's a pretty ominous warning. It seems it's exactly where they will take it. And this ambassador continues by stressing that Americans can't hide from nuclear war if the unthinkable happens. We just had Vladimir Putin. His closing statement was that there will be no winners. Not them. Not once has he said, we will win. They keep repeatedly saying, we're all going to get wiped out if this was to pop off. Now, I personally think that they wouldn't go to the lengths of sending hundreds and thousands of bombs in every direction.
But see, it's going to happen. And the primary place is going to be over here in Babylon. You see, I have a lot of people, they still want Babylon to go on, and I think it's just a little scenario going to happen. The smoke going to clear, and they're going to come from under the ground and rebuild this shit. No, that's not what's going to take place. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 14, that says, matter of fact, let me go to verse 13. It said, because of the wrath of the Lord, it should not be inhabited, but it should be wholly desolate. Everyone that go by Babylon should be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. Why? Like the scripture mentioned in the book of Revelation says, for in 1 hour, so great riches is brought to naught. It take 30 minutes from something to reach over there in Russia to over here to Babylon. Another 30 minutes for it to hit the ground and spread out and wipe out the surroundings. That's what the book of Revelation is talking about. Russia plays a big part in that. They're going to try to gang up on them, but they have allies. And their allies already said what they was going to do. So, hey, that goes into this next verse. It says, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all you that bend the bow, meaning everybody that had those silos, that have access to that. It says, bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she has sinned against the Lord. Shout against her round about, she have given her hand, her foundations are fallen, her walls are thrown down, for it is the vengeance of the Lord. Take vengeance upon her, as she have done, do unto her. So he started running around the whole earth, killing everybody. I don't say everybody, so like you, be more precise. Killing millions of people, whether it be from warfare, whether it be biological stuff, whether it be mental stuff, whether it be financial stuff. Esau went around the whole earth doing this shit. These nations don't woke up to that too. Oh yeah, they woke up to it, so they ended up getting the same type of arsenal. Like the scripture mentions, let the weak say I'm strong. We go to that. Book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 10, beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. That's what they saying. They ready for the shit too. And they not just doing it alone. Russia's gonna be a guard to these nations. So yeah. They say they don't think that they're gonna shoot them in every direction. They are. The main direction gonna be over here. Now everybody's not gonna die though. That's the thing. The scriptures mention that. The elect not gonna die. That's a mystery. A lot of people can't even grasp that. You try to tell people that, they look at you like you done lost your fucking mind. But it makes sense. And just a little testimony. I had a dream about some chariots the other day. And I happened to hear a voice saying, hey, they here for you. And I just was looking up. I wasn't scared of none of that. It was a calm dream. And I woke up, my woman, she was asking me why I was tossing and turning like that. I had to write it down and tell her. Because some stuff I write down, some stuff I don't really pay no mind, because I know it'll be from watching movies or whatever, stuff may be on your mind. But that was random. I didn't watch nothing about no chariots, no UFOs, no none of that. I have been praying and fasting and asking about certain stuff. And the answer I was looking for came. And